And it's Transformation Tuesday. Today's special guest is Sharon Carver. She reached out to Charles D'Angelo wanting to lose 50 pounds after seeing her sister-in-law on the show a few months back. And drum roll, please. Here she is now, 45 pounds lighter. Sharon, you look incredible. Congratulations. Please have a seat. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we mentioned it a little bit there. It looks like you had a family member, but what really made you decide to make the ultimate call to Charles?
Well, I had decided to retire,
Yeah.
and I'd had a good long career, and I wanted to make sure I had a good long retirement and be able to travel with my husband, enjoy the grandkids, and I knew it started with getting healthy.
Yes.
And so, excuse me, looking at what my sister-in-law had been able to do with Charles, I was just like, well, the first step in getting healthy is lose this weight. I was borderline diabetic. My cholesterol was not in a good place, and it was hard to keep up with those grandkids sometimes. So.
And that's what it's all about, right? As you age, just being able to keep up and stay young through them. So talk about Charles and the process and why it worked for you, really.
Well, Charles has been great, very supportive, and gives me that little kick when I need it if I'm not staying on the plan. But it's such a simple plan, is what I really appreciated about it. There wasn't any counting and tracking, no special food prep. No pills,
no injections?
nothing. And it was just knowing, he set it out for me, when to work out, how long to work out, doing cardio, and when to eat, what to eat specifically. And so it was just simple.
And now you're keeping up with the grandkids?
Now I'm keeping up with the grandkids. I can run with them, not tire easily, and we have a lot of travel on the books for this year.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's so beautiful.
Great.
So Charles, I mean, you mentioned it a little bit. There's no pills, there's no injections. What is it about that you do that makes it different, that makes it work?
Well, most people that come to see me feel like they've tried everything. I've had people that have come, and we've had them on the show. They've had surgeries, and they've gained the weight back. They've taken the medications, and they've gained the weight back. So there's obviously something missing in everything else out there. And most people at this point don't know that I once weighed 360 pounds. I was 360 pounds over 20 years ago. So I've been there. I've been in that place where you feel overwhelmed, you feel confused. So when people come to see me often, they feel like they've tried everything, nothing works, and they're lost. So when we sit down, we create a very compelling vision of what do they want, knowing what you want and then understanding why you want it. Those two things are very important. Once we have the why change is a must. Like for Sharon, obviously, it was she wanted to have not only an additional number of years, she wanted those years to be incredibly high quality years. Well, with that strong reason, when you have a strong reason, the way becomes easy. So a person sits down, we go through what you're going to buy at the grocery store, when you eat it, the order it needs to be eaten in, down to the brand. So I leave nothing to the imagination. And the only requirement for exercise is walking. So you don't need a special piece of equipment. You don't need to join some gym. You simply need somewhere to be able to do the walking, preferably on a treadmill. And then you see me one-on-one every 2 weeks or so. So it's the food, it's the exercise, but then most importantly, it's really the coaching on the mindset so that not only do you reach the goal, but you learn how to keep the weight off.
Creating that lifestyle that's easy to carry on in all the years to come. So if you are inspired to start your own weight loss journey, reach out to Charles. He's helped thousands. You could call that number right there on your screen. Thank you both so much for joining us today. And Sharon, congrats again. You look incredible.
Thank you.